Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for June 2023. This is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Scorpio. I do this because I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one, rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. Now, Scorpio, this is a big month. This is a huge month. I'm not going to lie. It's very different from May, okay? We are kicking June off with a Jupiter North Node conjunction. Now, if you don't know what that means, North Node, just, in layman's terms, it's your spiritual journey, your soul journey. If you want to call it your destiny, this is, that's what the North Node is. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, boom, is basically kissing the North Node in the sky on this day. This is your luck cranked up times a million. And so Jupiter, as we know, has moved into your seventh house. And so partnerships is a big thing for you. Partnerships, whether work, career, or love, romance. This is a great year for you to get married. So a lot of y'all are going to get married. I'm not going to lie. A lot of y'all are going to get married this year. And congratulations for that, which is amazing. A lot of y'all are going to be getting new jobs or have got new jobs or feeling really great at work. Now, what's also happening, and why I bring up career and why this is going to be a big month for you in terms of career, if you are here for career. And when I say career, just think about your passions too, okay? It's because, remember, last week I said Mars moved into Leo. That's fiery. That's really fiery. That's in your 10th house of career, okay? This is all about passion, having passion for your passions, bringing that, being proud and confident in what you're doing and how far you've come, right? This is amazing. Now, on June 5th, Venus is moving into Leo as well. And so we have both Venus and Mars in Leo. When I say things, this is high energy. This is your heart's ablazing. This is passion to to a whole other dimension in your 10th house, Scorpio. This is happening in your 10th house of career, public achievements, public recognition, success, honors. Your career is going to be on fire. A lot of y'all are already feeling it. That is something that I already energetically I'm feeling it. All right, and if you don't feel it for yourself, just wait. All right, just wait. I mean, things are going to kick off. And Venus in Leo, that's going to be all summer long. And so this is again, just be confident, be very proud. This is all about having fun too. It's all about having fun. Leo is the native ruler of the 5th house. This is all about pleasure, having fun. This is what Venus brings in, all that love, all that romance, creativity, self-expression. I love this. I love this for you. So things are great. Things are great for Scorpios for this month. What other thing is that's going to happen is Mercury is going to move into Gemini. We are going to be in Gemini season the first half of the month, but we also have a new moon in Gemini. We have a new moon in Gemini, and that is going to be in your 8th house. So this month, a lot of y'all actually could move in with partners. I'm not going to lie. You could. So the 8th house rules not only death and rebirth, right? Scorpio, you would know this. You're the native ruler of the 8th house, all right? So it's death and rebirth, okay? But it's also other people's money, other people's resources. And when I say that, think about bonuses, think about commissions. If you are here for career, if you are here for love, think about you're moving in with a partner. You're thinking about moving in with a partner. You also could, and they could be getting, and that doubles your, do you know what I mean? Like that increases your income or your finances, or your partner could get a big raise or promotion or a new job or whatnot. But this is also think inheritance, think your investments, big things. New moons bring new beginnings. Toward the end of the month, we officially enter summer. That's amazing. That's going to happen on June 21st. That's the day that the sun moves into Cancer. We move into Cancer season. That's going to be amazing for you. You're going to love that, especially because, Cancer is, a fellow water sign. And so this is all happening for you, particularly Scorpio, in your 9th house of spirituality and Cancer. And you are already very intuitive. And so you're just going to be in your Mercury is also entering Cancer. I mean, this is just intuitive, instinctive energy. This is just very visceral. I love this month for you, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get started. As you know, if you are new, well, actually, if you are new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box. Did you see that flip over? The High Priestess. When I say spiritual, this is a spiritual month for you. Oh my goodness. More toward the end of the month, but that's amazing. That's a huge sign. That's just kind of like a peekaboo. I don't do jumpers, but if she comes out in your reading, then it was meant to be, and it was destined, right? It was destined. So what I was saying is, yeah, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box. And don't forget, after I do your reading, after I do your spread, stick around because I'm pulling more cards. I'm breaking June down week by week to give you an idea of what's happening, everything that's happening this month. I haven't even talked about that full moon in Sagittarius, okay? That's going to be huge. That's going to be huge. Your second house of salary. It's also self-value, just, think about, Taurus is the ruler of the second house. So just that comfort and security and stability. Anyway, I love this for you. And then when we get to it, when I pull each card for every week, we'll talk about Jupiter sextiling Saturn. That is the biggest aspect this month. And yeah, if there was anything you were working on back in December 21st, 2020, think about that. Think about that. What were you working on back then? Okay. What were you working on back then? Because you could start seeing everything pay off around this time. So Scorpio, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what's going on for you for June 2023. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, and Rising. And if you want to read for your Moon, your Venus, any of those other aspects, if you know your birth chart, absolutely, you are more than welcome to. If you want more clarity, more insight in those areas of your life. But let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you. All right. So for June 2023, let me get my crystal here. All right. So Scorpio, as I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It really does bring the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, in my opinion, if we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Scorpio, you are amazing and your life is changing. Your life is changing. Big time. Big time. You're good. Scorpio, you know what? I'm gonna, did you, okay, come on. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. When I say your life, I tried to avoid saying like life changing or whatever, but your life is changing. Okay, your life is changing big time. So you got the Nine of Swords. It came up in your past. It came up in your past. This is really interesting because there could be some. I'm not going to lie, Scorpio, y'all have been going through it, okay? Y'all have been going through it. We had those eclipses in your sign. We had that full moon lunar eclipse that was in your sign on May 5th. And as I said, that was a powerful eclipse. That was a very intense eclipse. You could still be feeling the repercussions or effects of that. But then again, we had all those eclipses in the Taurus-Scorpio axis, for the past few years. I mean, could have been really heavy. Last year was, even with the Saturn, Uranus square. I mean, so there could have been moments of just you having stress, having worry, having doubt. A lot of self-doubt too is coming through. But this is a time where I'd say this card is not only is this like the most, like this card comes up the most in every reading, for every sign, but it is a card of free will. You can see that he's sitting in bed, his hands over his face. Hey, he's either grieving something, he's mourning something. This is you. So you have to figure out what resonates with you. Did you do something wrong? Did someone do something bad to you? Do you regret something? Was there a fight that you regret? Was there an argument that you regret? This is you. So when I say everyone has free will, you have a lot of comfort. You have a lot of comfort sitting in that bed and just, staying in that, low energy frequency. Or you have a lot of comfort getting out of bed and facing tomorrow, facing your truth, facing anything that has happened and saying, having those moments and clearing those moments, getting rid of that energy, right? That you do see the comforter here, okay? There's a lot of comfort in that comforter. You see the roses. I want you to smell the roses. I'll pull them up. And then you see those astrological symbols. I mean, this is, when I say comfort, it works both ways. It looks like A lot of y'all did move forward, okay? Some of y'all are still holding on to some things, but it's going to end, okay? Here's the thing. You got the Page of Wands in the heart of your spread. Remember, this is not a weekly reading. This is a monthly reading. Something new is coming through, all right? Something new is coming through in your life. It's big. It's big, okay? I usually go in order. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you why it's big. Look what you got in your future. You got the Wheel of Fortune. If I remember correctly, you had a big... you did get the Wheel of... You get the Wheel of Fortune last week? I feel like you did get the Wheel of Fortune in the heart of your spread last week. I could be wrong for your last week. I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that you did get the Wheel of Fortune in the heart of your spread. No, you got the World. You got the World in the heart of your spread in your reading last week. But even still, I'll talk about what this means because this is huge. Anyway, Page of Wands. This is Pages, new beginnings, right? They're Wands, all about your passions, all about your ideas, creativity, but also very work related. Remember, I said Mars and Venus in Leo, okay, in your 10th house of career. So there's going to be a lot of action there, but this is very transformative energy here. This is, a lot of people ask, like, why is he in the desert? That's really weird. Well, it's because he has his wand. You see the leaves sprouting from the wand. Pages are powerful. Even though they're newbies, they're still in the royal court. So they usher in this new change, and they have this like childlike wonder, and they, this page, he eventually wants to become the King of Wands, and so he has the power. You see again the leaves sprouting. He has the power to turn that desert landscape into this lush verdant garden of his passions. Not even a garden, rainforest. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. This is saying that there is something new that you are going to pursue this month. There is something new that's going to come into your life this month. There is something new, something that you're really passionate about, something that you really, really, just, again, look how compelled he is by that wand. Like, following your passions, that Mars and Leo and Venus and Leo energy, like, passionate about your passions energy, huge, something new, okay? Pages are also the messenger, so you could get a message about something that you're passionate about coming through this month, which I love. You did get the Ace of Cups, however, you got it in the challenge area of your spread. So, looking at your entire spread here, just know that you're moving into this, when I say this is going to be a transformational month for you, I mean life-changing, okay? Gosh, I'm not a big fan of saying that word. It's so dramatic, but look at your spread, and I'm going to explain why, because you got the Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So, look at this. You got the Nine of Swords in your past, Ten of Swords in your crown, okay? Ten of Swords is the card of new dawn. You see, those dark clouds are actually clearing. Sun coming through. Those swords, think about it as aligning your chakras. This poor man that's being completely impaled by these swords, obviously not in a good place. He's not, dancing on a table at a bar on the beach, doing jello shots. He is not in a good place. However, look at his hand gesture. Hand gesture of the Hierophant. Blessings. So basically, everything that's going on up here, if you've been going through challenges, especially mentally, remember the swords are the mental suit. So communication, logic, intellect, everything that's going up here, even decisions, it's coming to an end. You can make it come to an end. With this Page of Wands, with this new beginning, 10 is the end of the suit. So this is rebirth energy. And so you want it all to come to an end. Any challenges, again, anything that's been stressing you out, that's all you want. And you can make it happen. Just learn from the things that were challenging. Learn from them. Don't take it for granted. Learn from them. Grow from them. Become a better version of yourself from them. Use it to empower yourself. Use it to say, what happened to me? I'm never going to let that happen again. I'm never going to be in that situation again. Okay, now, Ten of Pentacles in the root of your spread. You're entering this brand new era. You're just entering this brand new chapter in your life. It's it's this is significant. Okay, remember 10 is, completion. When you think about the tree of life, okay, the 10th sphere, we'll call it sphere. It's completion. It's coming into your physical reality. This is raining pentacles at this point in the form of the tree of life. This is money and wealth, but also security. This is also your physical reality. Pentacles are your physical reality. So just all that blessing. Okay. This is prosperity. This is like the you made it card, all right? You see a lot of family energy here. And there is, when you think about what's going on with you in terms of what's happening astrologically, remember, Pluto moved into Aquarius in your 4th house of family, all right? Home-related matters, relationships, okay? And then also with your with Saturn moving into Pisces in your 5th house, all right? Which is family, children, it's a procreation, but it's also love and romance and pleasure. But this is it. This is like the you made it card. So look at what's happening here. You have the ending of these, because this is moving you into this new direction. Like it's like rude. It's like you're being fueled by all of this, just feeling all this newness in your life and feeling grounded moving forward and feeling prosperous moving forward. Page of Wands, that newness. Okay, now the Ace of Cups in your challenge area is just saying, have that self-love. Have that self-love. There could have been something that you wanted that didn't come through, but hey, it was possibly not meant for you, or you weren't ready for it here. Now, the reason why is because the Ace of Cups is in your challenge area. And with the Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups is that card where we call it the heart of tarot. And this is, you can see all the 5 streams that's representing all 5 senses completely overflowing with this, wonderful, beautiful, rapturous, joyful, nirvanic energy. But it came in your challenge area. So again, have that self-love, and there could be something happens this month where you feel that things are not happening, but they will. But they will. And I want you to believe they will. Okay? I want you to believe they will. Because look at what's happening here again. Let me remind you, you have 2 10s in your crown and the root of your spread. What comes after 10? A new beginning. You have that in the heart of your spread. And then in your future, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And so this is the card of life-changing moment. This is the card of luck, the card of good fortune. This is the card of this is divine intervention. This is fate. Okay, this is the gods above looking down at you, Scorpio, saying, you know what? That Scorpio has been going through it. We gave that Scorpio all these crazy eclipses. Things have been, we gave the Scorpio like a really hard time. Now they earned all their karma points. They stayed with it. We're gonna give them this huge boost of luck. Huge boost of luck, pushing them toward their path of destiny, the things that they want. This is not only is the card Wheel of Fortune ruled by Jupiter, which is good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion, profit, all of that. But Scorpio, you see the 4 fixed signs in the corners of the wheel here? You're here. This is bringing that stability, energy, and then remember, 10. You already got 2 10s. It's your 3rd 10. Remember what I said? 10 is completion. What comes after 10? 1 plus 0 equals 1. A new beginning. That came in the heart of your spread. You're golden. You're absolutely golden. You have a lot of luck on your side this month. You have a lot of luck on your side this month, especially with partnerships. Remember, Jupiter, this card is ruled by Jupiter. It's in your 7th house of partnerships, whether work, career, love, but you need to have that self-love. It looks like there's a lot of things that you may be stressing about, that there could be things that are just a lot of things, even maybe like some anxiety or about the future or whatnot. Have that self-love. Okay? Remember what I said, Mars and Venus in Leo, being proud of yourself, being confident in yourself. Have that. Know that everything is, you're moving in this beautiful, like you're good. You're absolutely good. This is such an interesting, I've never actually had a reading where it was like so like and like out with the old, in with the new. But in with the new in the most prosperous, like, I can't believe this is happening for me kind of way. Okay? I like you, it's like I can't believe this is happening. Like, this is insane. And when I said fate earlier, I want you to take a look at the wheel here. You see the word tarot, okay? Spin it the other way. You see Torah, the law, right? The book of law. Spin it the other way. You see rota, Latin for wheel. I mean, any way you spin it, what are the chances, right? What are the chances that all of them work within that wheel? All three words. I mean, this is, when I say this is fated, this is fated. You, and this is in your future. You're good, Scorpio. You're good. Let's get to your stuff, Scorpio. Now, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from y'all. If you are a subscriber, you're amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so I really do appreciate it, and I am really grateful. And y'all are amazing. I love my Scorpios, and I Scorpio. Okay. There's been a couple readings, I'm not gonna lie. As an empath, like you like, I can get really emotional, like, because I do feel the energy of the cards, and like, I'm trying to hold back tears because, do you see what's happening here? I actually purposely like to keep the cards away, like further away from you, because I like to surprise you when I hold them up to the screen. But this is your best month. This is your best weekly reading. I'm sorry, monthly reading. Okay? Let's just get started. I'm very excited for you, Scorpio. I'm very excited for you. And also, like, if you are a subscriber, you know that I always say that, like, a lot of my closest friends are Scorpios, so I'm just very excited for them too. Now, remember when I said your whole spread was all about out with the old, in with the new, ending, and then new beginning. But a lot of luck with that new beginning. Now you got the full. You got the full. I mean, when I talk about new beginnings, like, it's all, like, when I say life changing, this is a life changing month for you. Your life is changing, and some of y'all are feeling it. If you're not feeling it yet, you will feel it. Keep your energy high, though. Remember that self-love is what matters most. You need to love yourself. You need to love yourself, and you need to believe that things are going to be good for you, okay? Now, you just got the Fool. We're kicking off the Fool's journey, right? This is it. This is it, okay? And so, if you feel that you are in a place like quicksand energy, take that leap of faith. You're fine. You're protected. Remember, you have the Wheel of Fortune in your future. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. You have to believe. Now, you see the full abundance of the sun. That's a lot of, like, vitality, growth, like optimism. I mean, this is everything. I mean, abundance. Standing on the edge of the cliff, no care in the world, long hair, no care. You see him. You're not even looking down. I mean, taking that leap of faith, knowing, trusting that he's protected, that you're good. You're good, okay? You're absolutely good. You're absolutely good. You're just, I mean, this is what you want. You want this new journey, especially after the past few years, or even the past year for y'all. I mean, like, you're in this whole new, this is a life-changing month. I'm not going to, you know what? I'm just going to say it's a life-changing month. Look, what did I say earlier? From the very beginning, I said some of y'all are going to get married this month. Move in with partners this month. There you go. There's your affirmation. You just got the 401s. Some of y'all are going to get new jobs this month. Some of y'all are going to get new careers. I mean, like, this is the card of this is another milestone card. Okay, this is all about joy, celebration. This is the hurrah, or if you watch The Great, the huzzah. Right? This is that card. This is the card of getting married. This is a card of getting engaged. This is a card of moving in with a partner. This is a card of buying a new home, getting a new job, being promoted. This is everything. Again, milestone moment happening this month for you. It came with the Wheel of Fortune. And if you want to go further back in the heart of your spread, the Page of Wands. There's something new that's happening in your life this month it's just celebratory, and with a lot of luck behind it. Now, you did get the 7 of Wands, which I love. Okay, because this is saying that a lot of y'all have worked really hard to get where you're at now. You're not going to let anyone take anything away from you. This is a card of valor. The Seven of Wands comes after the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory and success. When people have victory and success, when they get to a point where they're just, again, proud of themselves and really confident with the way things are going, sometimes other people get jealous and they, can come after you. Think about like Twitter trolls or whatnot. But this is you standing your ground. This is you saying, hell no. This is you saying, back off. This is you drawing a line in the sand, standing up for everything that you've worked hard for, not letting anyone take anything away from you. Some of y'all may feel that you're like in that defense mode, but you're going to be on top. Look at your spread. You're fine. You're fine. Do it with grace, though. If you do have like a Twitter troll, if you have something like amazing that you post and have a Twitter troll, just say like, "You're amazing, troll," but I'm not resonating with your comment, or just delete it. But just don't let it bother you. You see what you just got in your final outcome. So, the very first thing that I said in this reading with Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion in your 7th house of partnerships, you just got the card of partnerships. You got the card of two becoming one. You got the card of true love, twin flame. Okay. What's another word? Soulmate. Okay. This is that card. This is two becoming one. You see the caduceus between them, right? Old alchemical symbol that we see in like cave drawings, right? That's how it's endured the test of time. It's the two serpents around the rod. If you do yoga, it's like the kundalini, right? From the base of your spine going up. It's that driving life force through all 7 chakras to divineness. I mean, when I say y'all, some of y'all are getting married this month, a lot, like, it's here. It's all here, okay? And when I say some of y'all are moving in with partners, taking your partnerships to the next level, whether love or career, remember, Mars and Venus in Leo in your 10th house of career. A lot of passion, a lot of high energy, a lot of action, a lot of things happen in your career. But even still, you just got the 2 of Cups, okay, in your final outcome. This is your best. This is a life-changing month for you. I'm just gonna say it now. Scorpio, let's okay, so we're going to break it down every week. So the first week of June, like I said earlier, Jupiter is conjuncting the North Node. All right, we're kicking off June with that. That is amazing. Again, that's your luck cranked up, and you've got a lot of luck. You've got a lot of luck. We have that full moon in Sagittarius that's going to happen. You will feel it. That full moon in Sagittarius, I'm not going to lie, it's affecting the mutable signs the most. Y'all are a fixed sign. But it could again have something to do with your salary. It could have something to do with your finances. It could also have something to do with your sense of like self-worth and value, which is a bigger message that's coming from me. Okay, so keep that in mind. Especially also remember the Ace of Cups, that self-love in your challenge area. So have that. Okay, have that moment to be just, love yourself, be proud of yourself, be proud of and confident. Okay, Scorpio, you're amazing. You're amazing. Now, June 5th, Venus is moving into Leo. Again, very high energy. This is happening for Venus and Leo is all summer long. All summer long. All right. So this is really sexy. This is really like, you're going to love this. This is just, it's very, it's like makes you a little bit more extroverted, being social, like spicing things up, and especially like sex, your sex life, your love life, your romance, also creativity and self-expression. I absolutely love this. I want you to have fun this summer. Okay, I want you to have this is going to be a spicy summer. It's going to be a fun summer. All right, and it's already like things have been heated up. So actually my air conditioner, I've already put it in. It's like 80 degrees in New York City already, so it's kind of crazy. And my dog is on the floor. I know she was in your reading last time. But Mercury's going into Gemini. I absolutely love that. That is it. Mercury's in its domicile. Mercury is Gemini's ruling planet. Very communicative. You'll find yourself to being like a little bit more social than normal, right? It's this again. This is going to be a great month. So anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the first week of June. You're good. You're absolutely good. So anything that was, you feel like if there's anything that was holding you back, remember that's making it hard for you to like love yourself or love or even love others too, right? Or having that self-love come in and just, even spiritually as well. Use that sword to cut anything you don't need from your life. You're ending one chapter as indicated with the 3 10s here. You have 3 10s, okay? Remember what I said, 1 0 equals 1, new beginning, and you got the Page of Wands, all right, in the heart of your spread, and the full year, all right? And so use that sword. This is, justice, it's everything that you would think it is. It's justice being served for things that were not. Remember, I already said, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you've cashed in your karma points. Huge karma connection with the Justice card, too. This judge is on your side. Everything, all this fairness is coming through. Everything, that balance that you need in your life. This is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this for you. This is really, I honestly, like, this is amazing. Especially because, I don't know if you're into numerology, but one thing that's happening here is that, justice is 11. So right in the middle of the major arcana is that balance, right? Ruled by Libra. So balance is a big thing here, that equilibrium. But again, remember the 11-11 in the 4 of Wands. I mean, talk about blessings. So you got 11 here and you got 11-11 there. So second week of June. We have that new moon in Gemini. Plant seeds. Plant seeds. The things that you need, the things that you want. Things may just happen organically for y'all. A big message coming through. So that's really great. But, it's always a good time to take action. And then, with the new moons and the full moons, they always correspond to later. So basically, like at the end of the month, we have that full moon in Gemini. So you could see things like activity around that time for the seeds that are planted now this week. And then Saturn goes retrograde. This is a really good thing. This is a great thing. That's a boulder off your shoulder. It's a really good time to think about your long-term goals, long-term commitments. This is a very great, this is a really good time to just correct course, especially if there are things that you just need to let go and cut things from your life, okay, that aren't serving you well, So Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you for the second week of June. Okay, you got the 5 of Wands. So again, not surprised, especially because there is Saturn is going retrograde, but that week Mercury is also squaring Saturn, and that is remember, Mercury is in Gemini in your 8th house, and you are the native ruler of the 8th house. That's going to resonate with you, and that is very transformative energy. But this is 5 of Wands, and so this is a card of like severity. It's a challenge card, but it's the least severe. Now, one thing I'm going to mention here, Venus and Mars going into Leo. Remember, I said that's very fiery, and sometimes it can be a little too fiery, right? People can get tempered, going on and whatnot, and it's showing up here. And so this is your opportunity to be that person, be proud of yourself, and just be confident in being that person to bring people together, basically. You see that it's just kids fighting. They're not even fighting. They're just swinging their wands in the air. So when I say this is the least severe of the 5s, it's the least severe. It's child's play. This is just saying there may be some egos at play this week. Someone's got to stand up and say, hey, y'all, we need to see eye to eye. We need to come together. We're not getting anywhere here, okay? And so, Scorpio, that is your moment. And if you do have children, it could just be a week where your kids are like a little wild. I'm not like when I say Mars and Venus and Leo is a big thing and really fiery, it's really fiery. So just keep that in mind. It's just, it's like ego check is what that is. Because, again, child's play, anything that comes out like arguments or whatnot, not worth your time at all. Now, the third week of June, so we have that rare aspect, Jupiter sextiling Saturn. This is, again, think about what happened for you or what you were working on or what you were doing around December 21st, 2020, because you could start seeing things pay off now around this time, okay? Around this time. And it's honestly, it's a very supportive angle aspect, but it really is a saying: be dedicated to your passions, to your goals. Just be dedicated to it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Sun enters Cancer. The summer starts on 21st. There's a lot of other aspects, but we'll talk more about those during the weekly readings that I do. But let's go ahead and see, Scorpio, what's going on for you for the third week of June. And you have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is really interesting. This is clearing the deck's energy, actually. This is a week where, when you see the progression and when you look at your entire spread here, the third week, what's really happening, especially with, there is an aspect that it's just another fiery aspect, Mercury sextiling Mars, but the third week is just really at this point facing your truth. Okay? Facing your truth. Don't take any shortcuts. Don't take any... You saw that the King of Swords flipped over as I said that. Literally as I said that. This is someone who has faced all his truths, has nothing to hide. Power and authority. You see his sword is tilted. He's ready to take action. So take that action. We're gonna keep him as a clarifier for the Seven of Swords. Face all your truth. Now, the one other thing, the crazy fact that it flipped over while I was saying that, is that someone could be doing something underhanded to you, something very mischievous. It could be something at work, like a colleague. It could be, something at home, like a family member. Look at him stealing the swords in broad daylight. He can be caught. And the King of Swords, it's someone, no one can hide anything from him. He's the only king that looks directly at you. He has nothing to hide. He has so much power and authority, but no one can hide anything from this king. So, huge clarifier there. Freaking A, that was crazy that flipped over. So remember, have that confidence to face any truth you need to bring that self-love, to start this new chapter in your life. I mean, you're going on this, your life is changing this month. Now, the last week of June, Mercury's going into Cancer. We have a couple other things. Neptune is actually going retrograde. Again, I like that retrograde, okay? That's really allowing you to tap into your spiritual side. But, and then Mercury entering Cancer, just all that intuitive energy, all that spiritual energy. I remember what I said, Cancer is in your 9th house of spirituality. So, anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of June. And you got the Knight of Cups. Hey, I didn't mention this earlier. If you're single, this is the month where you may meet your soulmate, okay? This is the month where you may meet your soulmate, because you have the Page of Wands in the heart of your spread next to the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Wands. Your final outcome, the soulmate card. Some of y'all, if you are single, this is the month to go mingle. Remember what I said. This is a month to have fun, to go out there, to be social. Take advantage of that. You're not going to meet anyone if you're binging The Witcher all day. All right, so go out there and have fun and go, get on your apps and swipe right. But there you go. There you go. The Knight of Cups in your final outcome. The Knight in shining armor, Mr. Romance himself. Someone who is very into, and again, especially, I love the fact that the Knight of Cups showed up in your final outcome, because he is so into the arts. He's so romantic. He's such a dreamer. He's, and this is all happening for you with Mars in Cancer, and your, like I said, I'm sorry, not Mars in Cancer, but being in Cancer season, Mercury in Cancer in your 9th house of spirituality, all that intuitive flair coming out too. He is very intuitive, but also it's just that romantic side of you. Saturn in Pisces is there in your 5th house of love and romance. Saturn bringing and that stability. And now you're thinking about that. And if you're not here for love, it's creativity, it's self-expression, it's your passions. You see the symbol of the fish all over his armor. They're red for passion. All right, the wings of imagination, the wings of Hermes. I mean, like, this is amazing. And this night, all he wants to do is fill his cup. All he wants to do is be emotionally fulfilled and go toward his passions. And, you know, again, it can be a lover as well, you know, really going forward with the relationship that you're in now. It can be a passion that you're pursuing. I mean, you're good. This is a very life-changing month for you. It's very rare that I use that term, but the fact that you got the 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune, which is 10, 3 10s, okay? The fact that you got the Page of Wands and the Heart of your spread with the Wheel of Fortune, with the 4 of Wands, huge. Lastly, the fact that you have the 2 of Cups in your final outcome. Remember, Jupiter is in Taurus, which is in your 7th house of partnerships. You're good. You're absolutely good. I mean, you're entering this new chapter in your life with a lot of luck. A lot of luck. Scorpio, I love you. You're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, if you like this reading, would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love hearing from you. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. You're amazing. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.